That severe weather.
Yeah, we've got severe storms tracking across parts of green country right now. We've got storms moving into Tulsa as we speak, and here's some of the thunder outside of the studio here. And how about this view from Brookside looking back to the north toward downtown? You can see the ominous skies here, some rain, some lightning, and some thunder. Main threat with the storms that we do have right now would be wind and hail, but we do have a tornado watch for parts of green country, especially north of I-40 until 10 o'clock this evening. Here's a look at those storms still moving on through. Again, we do have severe thunderstorm warnings right now in effect for the Tulsa metro, and also storms that extend all the way up into parts of Missouri and all the way back here into central portions of Oklahoma as well. But we're going to zoom in a little closer here into these storms coming across the metro, coming right into Owasso right now, downtown Tulsa, seeing the heavy rain. And look at this storm back here to the west of Kellyville. That just recently was severe thunderstorm warned. And again, we're looking at these storms moving off to the east at about 35 to 40 miles per hour. Right now, wind and hail going to be the main concern with those. We have James Rogers as well as Mark Fulton out. This is Mark's view here as he's in position on these storms, and we're going to get a good look at these storms here as we look back here from his vantage point. We also have James Rogers out. This is his view. Let me get out of the way here, and you can see the ominous skies here from his vantage point as well. It looks like the focus may have gone in on those raindrops there on his windshield. But again, monitoring these storms as they do move on in. We'll look here to the north. This storm was warned earlier, has weakened now over northern portions of Craig County. Back into the south and west, we've got stronger storms here now moving into southwestern portions of Creek County, and then back up here into the metro. Again, here's a look at these severe thunderstorm warnings that we do have in effect. Again, moving off to the east at about 35 to 40 miles per hour, so pretty much moving in now. Edison High School, we've got areas around Claremore at 519, Southern Hills 519, Bishop Kelly at about 519 as well. So wind and hail going to be the main threat with these storms, at least with what we've got right now. But that severe threat will continue through the rest of the evening, and for more with the impacts of those potential storms, meteorologist Brandon Woolley breaking that down. Brandon.
That is right, Michael. As you mentioned, over the next several hours, the two main threats will be large hail and some damaging gusty winds, but also maybe some isolated tornadoes this evening across eastern Oklahoma, as you can see from Weather 2. And this is a very early event for us and will not be an issue overnight, and the highest impact timing will be until 10. So that's where we do have that tornado watch until 10 for all of northeast Oklahoma. And that evening tornadic chance, it really goes up there in brown across far eastern Oklahoma, and certainly maybe some pockets of significant hail out there tonight, Michael.
Yeah, we'll have to watch these storms as they do move off to the east, as they could strengthen some as they continue to move off to the east. So here's the zone I'm highlighting, at least for the higher chance of storms through the evening and into tonight. So if you live along and north of I-40, your odds of getting storms are going to be much higher. As you get south of I-40, still probably going to be a bit more isolated, but I wouldn't rule out perhaps even some severe weather south of I-40 as well if a storm or two can develop. As we head into tomorrow, we've got more chances of storms in the forecast, probably a little higher chance in the morning hours, and we'll still have a chance into the afternoon. Now those chances tomorrow afternoon will probably be a little higher to the south, as will the chances in the morning. So again, as we look here at those chances, isolated to the north, scattered to widespread as you go to the south through the morning hours. And then as we continue into the afternoon, not much changes. Again, isolated to the north, scattered to widespread as you go farther to the south for tomorrow. And there will be some severe weather potential with this as well. Even in the morning hours, we'll have to watch this with area storms that could be moving on through, but primarily a wind and hail threat. The flooding threat may be a little higher tomorrow because of opportunity for more widespread type storms, especially as you go across southern portions of the region. So we'll have to watch that. That tornado threat is not going to be zero. Notice we keep that storm chance in the forecast for Thursday, perhaps some severe weather possibilities as well. Then we'll lower the storm chance on Friday, so we probably get a break on Friday. Heading into the upcoming holiday weekend, some slight storm chances for Sunday and for Memorial Day, but Saturday evening, Saturday night, that chance might be a little bit higher with potential for perhaps a few strong to severe storms as well on Saturday. And we'll get you into next week coming up in the next coming up at 6 o'clock, plus another update with the storms that we've got going on right now in about 10 more minutes.